Not happy with that little spot. You didn't show that off very well. And that is a largemouth, little largemouth. What do we have here? He could have a giant in here. You never know. New Melones has got some toad. And another little spot. Does he have a limit? He needs 2 more for a 5-fish limit. No, that's another spot. He's got 4. Now he needs a kicker. He needs 12.30 pounds. There you go. He's got 5. Nicely done. You've got a limit. Well, let's see what we've got here. Come on over. Needs 12.30 pounds. Here we go. 8.26 pounds. 8.26 pounds. Not enough, but tell me about your tournament.
Hey, I had a great time. I had great partners. Fished. Everybody fished different I fished with, and hell, what can you say? I got to fish every day, man. And we caught a lot of fish. It just, the big ones disappeared where he was, and he was getting a little discouraged, but he was such a great guy. I said, you just keep your guns, and we just went for it, man.
Yeah, you got to grind it out, but we, like you said, we had 3 beautiful days of fishing. How can you complain?
I'm not complaining.
Well, we appreciate you fishing the Wild West Bass Trail. Thank you so much. All right, sitting in 7th place going into today was Jody White. Jody White, come on up. Uh-oh, someone's got a peek here. Jody, you're going to need to take the hot seat. To tie it, 11.91. To take over, you need over 11.91 pounds. Was that a largemouth, both largemouth there? All right. Going for a limit. The limit is so important in tournaments. 5 fish. And we've got a rowdy one in there. 2 spotted bass, beautiful spotted bass on this lake. They get outsized on this lake. All right, beautiful largemouth bass for a kicker. That's 5. Nicely done. Step over here. Jody, you're going to need 11.91 to tie. You need over 11.91 pounds. Here we go. He's got it. 14.82 pounds. 14.82 pounds. Nicely done. Jody, tell me about your tournament.
Well, I had a great time. 3 great draws. I truly caught over 150 fish in 3 days, and it's just been a blast. Mostly drop shotting and jigs, but it's just been a blast. I had a great time.
There's a lot of fish in this lake.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's crazy. You could catch them in 5 feet or 55 feet, whatever you feel like fishing. So it was a lot of fun.
Well, congratulations. You're taking the hot seat. All right. Coming up next, Richard Leal was in 6th place, and he's got a cheering section. I love to see that. Okay. Richard, you're going to need 13.65. You need over 13.65 to take the lead. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Hopefully you got a limit. Gonna need a limit. All right, nice largemouth. But you're gonna need nicer largemouth. Digging in the bag. What do we got here? A nice spotted bass. In case you don't know, spotted bass have a little bit smaller mouth, a little bit different colorations. Very similar to a largemouth, though. Beautiful. Another spot there. Oh, my. Look at those spotted bass. Hello. Beautiful spotted bass. Let's put them back in the bag here. We got to weigh. We've got some trouble here. Richard, you're making this interesting, buddy. You need. Come over here, Richard. You're going to need 13.65 to tie. He needs over 13.65. Let's see what we got here. Here we go. Did it. 14.74 market. Nicely done.
Thank you. It smells like money. Yeah, I had a good time. I drew some good pros. I drew Jeremy McKay the first day, Mike Marino the second day, and Jimmy Sweeney. the third day, and they fished the style I like fishing. I'd like to say thanks for my friends and family who came out, and I'd like to thank, about 2 years ago, I went over to Richard Dobbins' shop in Yuba City when I decided to take the sport a little bit more serious, and he set me up with some rods, and ever since then, I've had, like, I think 5 out of 6 tournaments I've finished in, like, the top 10 or better. So I really believe these rods are really good. It gets me extra bites that I can feel, and it puts me on them. So.
All right, well, congratulations, Richard. You are taking the hot seat. Okay, coming up next, he was in 5th place going into today. Chad LeBlanc. Chad, you're going to need over 14.51 pounds to take the lead. Let's see what these fish look like. You're going to need some big ones. All right, got a spotted bass there. Digging into the bag. We got another spotted bass. We're going to need some kickers, though. He needs over 14.51 pounds. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hello. Oh, hi there. Hi there. Couple of big largemouths. Now, how many is that? 4. That's 4. Does he have a limit? Yes, he does have a limit. How's that for a kicker? Wow. Nice belly on that largemouth. Why don't you join me over here? You're going to need over 14.51 pounds. Are you nervous?
Not really. It is what it is.
I like your attitude. Look at that. Boom! 17.90. Nicely done. You will be taking over the hot seat.
What an incredible weekend. Drew some awesome guys. Today was one of those days. I fished with John Pearl every cast. I only got 7 bites all day.
Unbelievable. This is one heck of a fishery, though, isn't it? It's incredible.
It's incredible. You can go out there in 40, 50 fish days. You throw down there, it could be a largemouth, it could be a big spot. So you guys have something special here. Take care of it. Thanks, everyone, for coming out.
All right, you're going to take the hot seat, Chad. Congratulations. All righty. Dink Mendez is coming up. He was in 4th place going into today. Dink, you are going to need over 16.03 pounds to take over the hot seat. That's not going to do it. One little spotted bass there. He thinks, I hope there's another fish. Another little spotted bass. You're going to have to start digging out some pigs here. Look at this. Oh, wait, what do we? That's not going to do it. That's not going to do it, Dink. You can't pour the water in here. All right, he's got 3. Let's weigh him up. Going to be short of 16.03 pounds, but let's see what we got here. 4.07 pounds.
Well, I didn't expect to be here on the 3rd day. I usually practice with Howard Hughes, and I didn't get a time. So I just showed up and went fishing. They had great partners, Bill O'Sheen. Yesterday I got to fish with Jim Oliver. Put me on fish. I came in with 1966. That's the reason I'm here today. So combination of I had one largemouth under 8 pounds, and then had nothing but solid largemouth and one really nice spotted bass. So I'm here today, and I didn't expect to be here today, but I had a lot of fun. I fished with Hunter today. We kept it up. I dropped a few fish today. Unfortunately, today I didn't do well, but had a great time. This is a great lake. I've been fishing here off and on since it opened up. So you guys are lucky. You have a really nice, good lake here. So.
Well, we appreciate you, Dink, and it is an amazing lake. And that's good. That's how fishing goes. Sometimes you're not going to get them all in the boat, you know? A lot of things have to go right in fishing for that to happen. So we really appreciate you fishing the Wild West Bass Trail.
Yeah, I just want to say I'll be home, Lorianne.
He's coming. He's coming. He's not sitting on that hot seat, so won't be too long. All right. He was sitting in third place coming into today. Roy Desmangles. Roy, come on up. Roy, you need a bag. You need a bag, my friend. You need over 15.74 pounds to take the hot seat. All right. Let's get this party started, he says. Ah, yes. Here we go. First bass is a respectable spotted bass. A little bit smaller largemouth there. He's going to need to really start bringing them in here. Okay, a little bit. You better measure that one, I heard. Better measure that one, I heard. All right, a little bit bigger largemouth. You need a toad right now. Okay, is that 5? That's 5. I don't know if he's got it. He doesn't.
I've been doing this long enough. No, I don't.
I'm trying to make this suspenseful here. Come on, Roy. All right. You have a total weight of 9.07 pounds. Not enough.
Yeah, not enough. But I want to thank Greg Gutierrez. We went out there today. He's with Frenzy Baits. If you don't have some, put it in your box. Scott Douglas yesterday, good man. Took us all around the lake. Got a good chance to look at this beautiful place. And on day one, a very familiar name, Richard Dobbins with Dobbins Rods. And been hanging out with my buddies all weekend, and quite a few of them have made the top 10. These guys are the best fishermen in the world. I love fishing against them.
All right, well, we really appreciate you fishing, Roy, and it was great talking with you up here on stage all 3 days. I really enjoyed it. All right. We're getting down to the wire here. How are you feeling?
About the same.
Are you're not nervous at all? You're as cool as a cucumber.
No, just fortunate to be here. I know I got 2, sticks behind me here, and see what happens.
All right, let's do it. Sitting in second place coming into today, Sean Mock. Okay, well, Sean, what you're going to need is over 15.10 pounds. You need over 15.10 pounds. You ready? All right, he's ready. All right, respectable spotted bass there. It's a respectable largemouth bass there. That's a good start. 3 more. You need 3 more big ones. He's got another spot there, and he's got a raucous something or other in there that just got me soaked. All right, another spot. You need a giant. You need a giant. Now here we go. Easy. Easy. All right, big, nice spotted bass. He's got a good limit. I don't know if it will be enough. Let's bring him over here and weigh him. Sean, why don't you step over here? Beautiful lake.
It is fantastic lake. Got a great variety of fish, spots and largemouth.
Sorry to interrupt. We're going to weigh 11.24 pounds. 11.24 pounds. Not quite enough.
Right enough. Hey, I'd like to thank my folks for coming down. They're down here from Reading. Come to watch the weigh-in. Appreciate it. Gosh, I've met some nice people this weekend, some fantastic people. Got an opportunity to fish with legendary Wayne Brazil there today, so that was been a friend for a while, and I got an opportunity to finally fish with him. So
that's what's so great about these tournaments. You get, especially on the co-angler side, you get to fish with some incredible sticks.
You bet, you bet. Yeah, want to go fishing? Come out, and these guys. Pretty soon you'll be doing good things too. So
gotta fish the WildWestBassTrail.com. Really appreciate you fishing with us.
Quick shout out to Phil's Propeller. I appreciate your guys' support there, and we'll see you when we get home.
All right. Thank you so much for fishing with us. Okay. All right, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. Pros, I need you to start bagging your fish. Start bagging your fish and coming to the tanks. Sitting in first place going into today Chris Raines. Chris, come on up. Chris is going to need 14.99. Now are you nervous?
Maybe after that.
Okay, now he's finally nervous. I was wondering when he was going to start getting nervous. Okay, here we go. Chris, you need 15 pounds to win this tournament.
I don't think so. It's going to be close.
It's going to be close. All right, let's see what we got here. Drum roll. Anybody provide a drum roll? All right, looks like a little largemouth. You're going to need to do better than that. You need 15 pounds. Nice spotted bass there. Are we starting to just... Are you showing bigger? Yes, he's showing us bigger and bigger fish. Nice largemouth. Thick largemouth. That's going to help. All right, another largemouth. This is going to be tight here. You need 15 pounds. Oh, hello! That's not a bass, it's a donkey, ladies and gentlemen. You're not allowed to weigh that in, just kidding. All right. All right, I like how you operate. Yeah, come on up here. All right, here we go. Gonna need 15 pounds. Gonna need 15 pounds to win this tournament. Here we go. Go ahead, Gary. No! 14.40, so close. Oh my good, you're the winner of the 2019 New Melones ProAm Wild West Bass Trail. Congratulations. Wow. How was that for a finish? Are you nervous now? You're not nervous now. You just won a lot of money.
I'm more nervous now than I was a minute ago, actually. Jeez. First. My son's here. My girlfriend. Thank you. Hold on real quick.
You're good. This is what it's all about. These guys are so passionate about bass fishing. They travel so many miles to do this. I understand because I'm one of these guys. I get it, and that's why I love this sport so much.
Sorry about that. So, I've been doing this a long time. From co-angler. Anyone watching out there, whatever you hear about fishing as a co-angler, throw it out the window. Some of my best friends from fishing, travel partner J.R. Wright, Cody Meyer, all of them. And you're right, we work hard, and this is what we work for.
Well, I am proud of you. Congratulations. Your 2019 Wild West Bass Trail New Melones Pro-Am Champion Co-Angler. Nicely done. All right, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Want to achieve the highest performance out of your outboard engine? Introducing the newest product from the makers at Lucas Oil, Marine Fuel Treatment and Injector Cleaner. Lucas Marine Fuel Treatment stabilizes fuel and eliminates corrosion. It cleans and lubricates the complete fuel system. Perfect for marine outboard applications. Eliminates the need for higher octane fuels and will not void your warranty. Protect your investment with Lucas Marine products.
Lucas Oil, it works. Evinrude Pro, Bryant Smith here. I want to talk about two key features of the G2 that help me as a tournament angler immensely. The first, low end torque. I like to bounce around from spot to spot. I get up on pad quicker with this motor. I take less time, that means more fishing time. The second, power steering. It's so much fun to drive. Trimmed out, doesn't matter, there's no resistance, it's awesome. If you haven't tried one, take one out for a test ride. I know you'll be impressed. Hey everyone, Super Clean Pro Alex Klein here. First thing I do when I get off the water, grab a bottle of Super Clean. Take a couple sprays, spray it on your boat, grab a rag, quick wipe down. Works super fast and super easy. Keeps your boat looking sharp on and off the water. I highly recommend a bottle of Super Clean today.
Welcome back to the 2019 Wild West Bass Trail Pro-Am on New Melones Lake. Are you guys ready to weigh in the pros? The top 10 pros. First, I want to thank Lucas Oil, Protect the Harvest, General Tire, Ranger Boats, Lowrance, Super Clean, Dobbins Rods, Gary Yamamoto Custom Baits, Power Pole, P-Line, Top This Premier Accessory Outfitters, Genesis Graphics, Ben Green Insurance, Vets for Hunting and Fishing, Kelly Moore Paints. Also, need to thank Gene Hildebrand at Glory Hole Sports. This wonderful Glory Hole Sports here. Amazing tackle. Let's give them a round of applause. Wonderful backdrop here. I also want to thank Travel Lodge. All right, time to weigh in the pro anglers. All right, first up, we're going to bring Jason Remmers up. Jason is our current leader with a total weight of 39.90 pounds. Don't give me too much info, but good day, bad day?
Medium day.
A medium day. You don't want to have a medium day on the final day. But I don't want to hear too much out of you, okay? I just want to put you in the hot seat right now. And just sit over there. We'll be talking to you here again shortly. But I'm going to bring up Jay Bradshaw. Jay was sitting in 10th place going into today at a total weight of 32.69 pounds. Jay, you're going to need over 7.21 pounds to take the lead. What do you got? All right, little largemouth. A little spotted bass.
They all look pretty much like that.
We will see. All right. Another spotted bass, doing pretty good here. Little spotted bass. Show me a big fish here.
I wish I could.
Go show me. All right, but he's got a limit. He's got a limit. Why don't you actually let Gary? No problem. All right, you're going to need 7.21 to take over the hot seat. Here we go. And he does it. 9.67 pounds. Nice work.
Yeah, I'll be there for about a second. I'd like to thank Lowrance, Mercury, Dobbins Rods, Boatmasters out of Livermore, Hardcore Bass Fishing. Man, it was pretty good 2 days. My first day, second day, I had this little stretch, and I wore it out. I mean, wore it out. So that's all that pretty much was left. My co-angler, he got 3 nice fish, so that was a pretty good deal. Hopefully he moved from 10th up to whatever. I'd like to thank my mother-in-law and my wife. They brought my son.
It's so important to have a support system, and it's fantastic.
It is. It really is. She brought him, surprised me at Shasta. I'm walking up the ramp, and I see him up there, and it killed me. But his first birthday is April 30th, and our daughter's due 2 weeks after that. So I'm blessed.
All right, you are blessed. You're blessed so much you're going to take the hot seat. Nicely done. Coming up next, John Pearl was sitting in 9th place. He's going to need 9.30. He needs over 9.30 to take the lead. He's smiling. He's not smiling. He's smiling and shaking his head. Let's see what you got. All right, that's a nice largemouth. Chunky, footballish. Another largemouth. And another largemouth. Quite a belly on that one. These are nice fish. Okay. We'll see. What do you got in there? All right. Another largemouth. You need a kicker. Nice. Nicely done. Nicely done. Beautiful largemouth there. Step over here. John, you're going to need 9.30. You sit down. And he's got it 14.39 pounds. 14.39 pounds. Nicely done. Tell me about your tournament.
Oh, it was a great tournament. Can't ask for a better tournament. I'm here, top 10. Today was, the first day was a blessing. I just ended up catching the right ones. Today it started out a little rocky. My AM caught a 5, and then he caught another 4. And he's a good guy. We had a great day, and I couldn't be happier for him. And I missed a lot of fish on the glide bait today that would have helped, but it is what it is.
It is what it is, and what it is that hot seat over there. Nice. John Pearl moves to the hot seat. Coming up. Not for long, he says. Jimmy Sweeney, sitting in 8th place. Coming into today, Jimmy, you're going to need over 14.10 pounds. He's shaking his head. I'd like to see your fish. The crowd would like to see your fish. Here we go. Long spotted bass there. Too bad this isn't about length. This is about weight. So he's got, there you go. That's a fat spotted bass. That's what we want to see. Fat fish. All right, another spotted bass. Looking at 3 there. He's going to need some kickers here. Nice. 2. He's got a bigger largemouth and a nice spotted bass there. All right, let's see what we need here. You're going to need, Jimmy, you're going to need over 14.10 pounds. It is going to be close. 12.30 pounds, that's what you thought you had. Still a good limit. Tell me about your tournament.
It's my second pro event ever. So to make the top 10 with a bunch of studs like these guys feels great. My family came up to support me. Just feels good to be here.
It feels good to be here. Well, we're glad that you're here. Unfortunately, you didn't quite make it, but we're glad you're fishing the Wild West Bass Trail.
It's all good. I'm going to be back.
Okay, we will see you back shortly, hopefully. All right. We got Greg Gutierrez coming up. He was sitting in 7th place. Greg Gutierrez. Greg, you are going to need over 13.16 pounds to take the lead. Greg, what do you got? Beautiful spotted bass there. Chunky spotted bass. And he's digging. Oh, Lord. Okay, yes. Wow, a beautiful largemouth. Very thick. It's a good largemouth there. And another nice largemouth. But what else? So that's 3. He needs 2 more. He's going to need 5. You really need 5 bass. Oh, my. Here we go. Whoa! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me now? The last day of the tournament and you're weighing in giants like that? Making a statement. My gosh. I'm going to pass out up here. Okay. Gary, let's, wow. My, oh my. Okay, so Greg, I think you're okay here. You're going to need over 13.16. Here we go. 5 fish weighing 21.53 pounds. He is going to take over the hot seat. Unbelievable. Let's hold up this big fish. Yeah, we will weigh this fish, trust me. Wow. Unbelievable. Look at, that is like the most perfect specimen of a largemouth bass you will ever see, especially in this nice warm light here. We're gonna, one second here. Here we go. Let's see how much this fish weighs. All right. Randy McBride, tournament director, is going to weigh this fish. 8.70 pounds. Greg, nicely done. You know, you're having a great day. you're also the winner of the Top This Outfitted for Cash Contingency Award. You'll be taking home an extra $400 today. So what? Before we get into your day here a little bit, just tell me a bit about that Top This Contingency Award.
Hey, you know, Top This, Chuck Cabros has been taking care of anglers for several years now. He outfits our vehicles. He sets them up so that we have the right equipment to keep our equipment safe, and they do just an amazing job. Even if you have older parts, they can rebuild them. I mean, he went in with an old camper shell I had. He put a new truck top on my new rig. Those guys just do an amazing job, and it's a great contingency program. It looks like I'm going to win a little bit of money for $40.
There you go. So to learn more, go to topthiscash.com. Okay, tell me about your day. Tell me about this tournament. What a tournament for you.
You know, it was pretty cool. I had one spot that I wore out for 3 days. The first day I was in there, and it was good. I caught probably 50, 60 fish. I just quit counting. I had to leave. I stayed because I wanted my co-angler to catch his limit, and then finally I just left. So pulled into the next spot, and I had a couple of bedfish marked. I thought were decent fish, and Bill O'Shin was working these things, and he worked them, and he left. And as he was leaving, I heard him just go, oh. So I knew he didn't catch them. So I went over there, got ready, made one cast, and I felt a little dink on my eye rod. I set the hook, and it was the 4-pound male. Set the spot lock, turned around, called a fish, stepped back up, made the same exact cast, and caught that 8.5-pounder. So that was day one, and then day two, it was a little bit of a struggle. Fish went down. I had a lot of pressure in that area. Never did get a good bite. And then today was it was epic. It was a flurry in the morning, and I had those fish, most of those fish by, I don't know, 7:30, I think. And then I tried to take my partner out, Roy DeSmangle. He did a great job. Tried to take him over to catch some spotted bass, and I pulled up. I got the boat ready, told him to cast in there. He cast in there. I let him fish the area, and I cast in there and caught that big spotted bass, about 5 pounds. So it was good.
So you were primarily sight fishing?
No, I only sight fished 2 fish. Most everything I caught with a down bait. I use a Frenzy Baits nail, Reaction Innovation flirt worms. I used some finesse worms also, and drop shot it a little bit. I caught some good fish doing that. Today I threw a tube. A buddy of mine turned me on to about 4 weeks ago. We came out when the water was up, and so I just looked at that, used that bait, and I told Roy today, I go, you're going to hate it when I pick up this rod, and I picked it up, made one cast, drug it about 5 feet, and that big one ate.
All right, well, nicely done. Greg Gutierrez taking over the hot seat. All right, sitting in 6th place coming into today, Wayne Brazil. Wayne, you've got your work cut out for you. You're going to need 21.47 pounds to tie. You need over that to bump Greg out of the hot seat. Let's see what you got.
I really have to do this after that?
Yeah, it may be a tough act to follow. All right, we got a spotted bass there. We got another spotted bass. You're going to have to increase the size. Increase the size, and he's going to do that. Beautiful largemouth. Let's see a bigger fish come out. Here we go. Yes, hello. Nice largemouth. Beautiful largemouth. All right. He's got a limit, the all-important limit. He's got some nice largemouth in there. Come on over. Stand right here if you would. Let's weigh these fish. Going to need over 21.47 to take the lead. Here we go. Ball's just a little short, 14.79, but a great tournament.
Oh, it was a great tournament. This is a great lake. All you guys that live up here, what a lake this is. I love coming down here. You know, I live on Clear Lake. I have just as much fun fishing here as I do at Clear Lake. These fish are huge out here, and they just kick your butt. I lost so many big fish this week, you just can't control them. I want to thank Wild West Bass for putting on such a great show. and for everybody coming out, man. What a great place. Thank you very much.
This is a great place. The community has been wonderful at Angels Camp. Thank you, Wayne. Yeah, the community here has been exceptional. All right. Up next, he was sitting in 5th place going into today. Hunter Schlander. Hunter, you're going to need 20.89 to tie. You need over that to bump Greg out of the hot seat. Here we go. 20.89. Spotted bass there. And a nicer spotted bass. Beautiful spotted bass in this lake, New Melones. All right. Looks like a largemouth. Another spotted bass. Does he have a kicker? Does not have the kicker. That's a beautiful spotted bass, though. He's got his limit. All right, Hunter. You need 20.89. Gary's going to put him on the scales here. And your total weight falls short 11.41 pounds, 11.41.
Yeah, it was a good week. I had fun. I caught him really good on the first day, and it had a lot of pressure on it, so I kind of had to scramble the last 2 days, but I was happy to be in the top 10. I had a blast out here. I want to say thanks to my family and friends for coming out today to support me. I had a blast out here this week, and I want to thank CNC Marine, Ranger Boats, Trapper Tackle, all my sponsors for all their help, and I appreciate it.
We appreciate you, Hunter. Appreciate you fishing the Wild West Bass Trail. Hope to see you soon. All right, sitting in 4th place. What a comeback from this for this angler. He went from 49th to 4th, makes it into the top 10. Ty Ow. Ty, you're going to need over 20.20. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. There you go. That's more like it. A little bit bigger largemouth there. If you just keep increasing the size a little bit, that's a nice large. Anywhere in the country, that's a nice largemouth. All right. You need 2 more. You need some pigs here, Ty. Come on, man. This guy's a big fish fisherman. There, nice. 2 nice, beautiful largemouth bass there. You need the kickers. Nice work. Nice work. All right, Ty. You're going to need 20.20 to tie. You need over 20.20 to bump Greg out of the hot seat. Not going to do it. 16.60 pounds. A great bag of fish, though. You had a heck of a tournament.
You know what? I made one mistake all week long. It happened to be today on camera. So, Tommy, bad luck, man. But yeah, that was easily a 5.5 pounder. Again, I'm going to cringe next year when I watch it on TV. But other than that, I mean, I'm just happy to be here. Every top 10, it's like my first top 10. Yesterday, I woke up, or this morning, I should say, at 1 a.m. I was ready to go and basically just tried to get some sleep, couldn't sleep. But anyway, the fish moved up for me. The first day I was catching them deeper. I mean, I had a couple bad fish that I found in practice. The first day, since I was the second to last boat out, I knew I wasn't going to get that 8-pounder and, you know, a couple decent ones that I found. So I just went fishing. The first point that I saw was open. I cruised in, caught one, went over to the dam. I caught him on a Daiwa Nico Fat and also a Yamamoto 5-inch Senko Nico rig with a 3/32 ounce weight. Natural shad in color, and green pumpkin, kept it simple. At the end of that day, though, I saw the fish that were moving up. The second day, I put the troll motor on high, and I just went grocery shopping. So basically, towards the end of the day, I found that 5, that 7, caught them back to back, and then early in the morning, I caught another 5-pounder as well. So other than that, I'm just happy to be here. You guys have a really special place. I mean, we don't have anything like this here in Arizona. I mean, it fishes a lot like Lake Pleasant, just has a lot more fish. It has a lot bigger fish, and gas prices a lot higher too. So,
well, Ty really exemplifies the passion of bass fishing. You come all the way from Arizona. How many miles did you travel to get here?
I think about 800. It's about whatever it is, 13 hours. That's speeding. Okay, that's 13 hours. If you're going speed limit, probably about 15. But but yeah, I mean, it was worth it. I mean, I'll do it all over again in a heartbeat. I mean, this is just my favorite lake that I've ever been to. So other than that, I just want to thank you guys for coming out. Wild West Bass Trail, my sponsors, General Tire, Gary Yamamoto, Lawrence, Dobbins Rods, Lucas Oil, and you know, just everybody who supported me, my family watching at home. Sure, I got tons of friends on AZ Anglers, my fiance, love ya, miss ya, kiss the kids for me.
All right, Ty, thank you for fishing the Wild West Bass Trail. Safe travels home. Phenomenal angler there. All right. Jim Oliver is coming up next. He was sitting in third place coming into the tournament, into today. And Jim, you're going to need 19.56 to tie. You need over that to win, or to bump Greg out of the hot seat. All right, you're going to have some bigger fish in there. Another spotted bass. He's got all spotted bass. You need bigger largemouth. Another spot. Looks like you got, is that a largemouth? That's a largemouth, one largemouth. All right, let's put him on the scales. Come over here. Jim, I don't think it's going to be enough. All right. 7.66 pounds.
A little disappointed today. First 2 days I was on them. Went fished my pattern today. They just weren't there. But you know what though? But I'm blessed to be here. It's unbelievable I'm even here. I mean, there's some great guys that I watch on TV and see them here and I know their names and stuff like that. So for someone like me to be here, yeah, it's awesome. You know, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I do got to send a shout out to my cousin Albert. He fishes a cove. He took me. We pre-fished together, and he kind of helped me set up my pattern. And you know, realistically, if he would have fished as a pro, he'd be up here, and I'd be in right there. So I got to give him that credit, you know. And so, but anyway, it was great. It was awesome. Thank you guys for having us. It just kind of made a fantasy come true for me. So thank you.
Well, we're so glad you fished the Wild West Bass Trail. Thank you, Jim. All right, Gary Souza is up next. He was in second place coming into today. Gary's going to need a big bag. He's going to need 18.88. Okay, to tie. He needs over that to bump Greg out of the hot seat. Got a nice largemouth, a nice spot and a nice largemouth. He's on his way. This is looking to be a good bag here. Nice spot. He's got 2 more left. Hopefully, he's need that limit. This is a nice largemouth. Show this lad. Hopefully this is a big kicker. All right, that's a nice spotted bass though. Got a good limit. It's got a good limit. Yeah, here. So you're gonna need, okay, Gary, you're gonna need 18.88. Gonna need.
I don't think I got it.
I don't want to hear that. We're supposed to keep everybody in suspense, right? Everybody's not in suspense. Here we go. Broke the 15-pound mark, though. Very respectable. 15.34 pounds. 15.34.
That's about what I figured I had. I lost a big one this morning right when the camera boat got there, and I'm like, that kind of just set the tone for the whole day.
Are you blaming the camera guy?
If you would have waited about 2 more minutes, yeah. If you'd have waited 2 more minutes, I probably would have landed that fish. But anyway. That's fishing, so, you know, I might have made a run at it with that one, but...
How are you catching your fish these 3 days?
I'm probably the only guy fishing 45 to 50 feet deep. I mean, most of my fish are deep. And I threw an A-rig and a jig, and I fished a spot about the size of this tent. So I just had one little spot, one rock at about 45 feet, and every once in a while a good one would come up. I had 2 7-8 pounders yesterday and lost a big one there today, and you know, that's fishing. That's not catching, that's fishing.
That's why they say fishing and not catching. Well, Gary, we really appreciate you fishing, and it was great to watch you work. You did fantastic in this tournament. Thank you so much. Safe travels home. All right, Greg, it's getting down to the nitty-gritty here. How are you feeling? We got one angler left. You may have noticed it's the guy that was leading going into today.
I've been here before. Second's okay, but it sucks. But I just assume.
Second is not okay.
You know, I gotta wait. We gotta see what's happening. It's, you know, all the BS stops at the scale. So let's just get this thing going.
Well, let's just talk a little bit longer. No, okay, all right. All right, we've got the trophy here. This is what it's all about. All right, this is what these guys fish for. Okay, when they're fishing these tournaments, they're gunning for the trophy. All right, Jason, come on up. You're going to need 15.92 pounds to tie Greg. We're not wanting a tie. We want over 15.92 pounds. Let's see what you have. I'm really anxious to see what you have. Greg is looking like he's anxious to see what you have. Needs, all right, that is not going to cut it. That's a little largemouth. He needs over 15.92 pounds. That is a small largemouth. You really need to step it up. Jason, you need to step it up here. He's looking. I see some big. Yeah, that is. He's got 3, but that's a small spotted. You have got to drop the hammer here. He might drop the hammer. Wow! Hello! He's got 2 big largemouth. No, that's a spot. A big spot. And a big largemouth. Wow. Okay, here we go. Greg, come on up here. He says you're killing me, Jason. Come on over. Jason, you got to get right next to me here. You got to get right next to me here. Gary, are you nervous? I'm nervous. Okay, everybody's nervous on stage here. All right, here we go. Needs over 15.92 pounds to win this tournament. Let's go. Let's put him on the scales. 16.03 pounds. Your winner, 16.03. Nicely done. Jason Remmers. Jason Remmers. Wow. Wow. I didn't think you had it. You were just, oh, here's a little fish. I was like, what is he doing? You gotta start. You stepped it up. Let's get these fish back in the water. My goodness. What a tournament. Woo! All right. Tell me what in the heck you were doing.
Okay. I had 1 golden spot I went to each day. Caught 2 big ones off it every day. So pulled 6 fish off of it. That probably, I'm not going to do the math right now, but that was the bulk of my limits. And then I just went around trying to catch fish to fill the limit, and it was a struggle for me to go after those little ones because I wanted to throw that dang swim bait all day. So
tell me about that first spot. So you're talking about a spot. What was that spot? Was it structure?
It was a creek channel. It was a creek channel, and there was some trees in it, and I just fished the trees mostly. Yep.
In what depth of water are we talking?
25, 30, all the way out to 35, I think last. Yep.
And you were fishing swim baits?
Yeah. Yeah, there on that spot.
Any particular kind of swim bait?
Yes.
He's not. Are you fishing more tournaments around here or something?
Always, yeah.
Yes, okay. So your fish, these fish are, you're not fishing, did you fish any spawning bass this tournament?
No.
No, all pre-spawn fish staging.
I tried to find areas that had colder water so I could get pre-spawn fish.
Okay, so he didn't want to target warmer water, like that 60-degree temp is when those fish start spawning. You were fishing water colder than that.
44 or 54 was 53 and 54 is what I was looking for. Yeah.
Well, I got to tell you, one heck of a tournament. Your 2019 Wild West Bass Trail champion, Jason Remmers. Hold that trophy up high, man. Nicely done. Jason, yes. Tell me who you'd like to thank.
Okay, I got a few people I'd like to thank. First of all, my co-anglers, all 3 days were awesome. And also my wife for letting me fish so much. And my team partner, Alex, standing over there, let me borrow his boat today because mine broke down yesterday. And also, I need to thank iRod. I just picked up a sponsor from them, and their rods are awesome. And I don't think I could have done it without them. So, thanks, guys.
Jason, wonderful job. I'm telling you, I was very impressed. And nice job. Your 2019 Wild West Bass Trail champion on the Pro-Am. Nicely done, sir. Go ahead. We got a check for you. I think you're going to like that. What an amazing tournament, an amazing community here. Angels Camp. Want to thank Glory Hole Sports for this wonderful backdrop. Want to thank the firefighters in this community for making this tournament possible. They helped us out a great deal. Join us next month, the end of April, which is next month. The end of April, we're going to the California Delta, a wonderful big fish factory. You're not going to want to miss it. If you're thinking about registering for that tournament, stop thinking. Register. Go to wildwestbasstrail.com for more information. I've had a blast. Signing off, this is Greg Underdahl.